first round linebacker. Dumps it off to Fournette.
Hey, Chuck, I'm finna start going to the right now.
They're going down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the field.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got look at how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
Come on, 2nd and 12. Follows. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. This is the running back, Blue. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. That's into the hands of Westbrook over the middle. Touchdown, Jaguars! D.D. Westbrook, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No.
It's not been 84 and 88. Oh, we suck, bro.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take
These
over.
niggas leaking every time they go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. It was Kenny Vaccaro there to get a hand on that one.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Don't go on the corner. Go on the roof. Stay on the roof.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now the throw taken in by Chark. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
These niggas is just complaining that they still playing.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Fournette running right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if it's bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find some.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And now it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack. Now Foles. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards.
He can do that? What the fuck, man? I mean,
so the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run with Fournette. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Foles rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he's going to run.
I didn't touch. What?
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A huge play there on the screen pass. And even 50 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They're going to look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here at 3rd down. There goes a deep ball in zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth.
Both y'all cut.
Nigga, I've been cut.
How he saved that?
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
This nigga with every fucking stuff.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free him. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And all the way down inside the 25 before he's out of bounds.
But this nigga has green every shot.
Play there for the Jags. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I bet.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Wake in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100, and what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now back to throw.
Nah, man, this was like the hit Steve, like
and he will be taken down. A big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Guess
Marquise
what? What movie y'all going to see, bro? Bad Boys.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Man, orange part.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll set up a throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. The open man is sharp. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Able to find Conley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. He'll look to throw. The throw taken in by Cole. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left.
That's a 3. That was a 2.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again on 2nd down. Foles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
I need some dunk animations.
So for the Titans, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself.
Good mic.
So icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
people in my health, and I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails.
Oh shit.
My man tripping 'cause I got another cell. He still by me cell. I could get it by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Feel like
Remember, like, you took it off now. You want to.
pieces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said.
Let's go, Mike.
Oh.
I think I'm part Italian, when it on Gino, smells like the medallion, the skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell, keep your distance from myself. Hit a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel, and I wish he's well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by they sell.
I'm so lagging.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no L's. Thank the Lord.
Oh, come on. Goaltending!
Fine as hell from my
That ain't goaltending.
You got Mike in the corner. Come on, man.
I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it.
Bro, foul!
Bully this nigga.
When I want, they just put it on my plate. I could get it right away.
Please.
Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray. Make that
really?
pay. Get some good at my place. On the way, 'cause my bros on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on
Oh
some
no,
weight.
that nigga is ass, boy.
So I put it on display.
Fuck his ass up, JJ.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself.
Give me that. That's my block.
I just have to check up
Thank
on
you.
myself. Icy got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no
Oh, yeah.
L's. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my
Say-
head to my nails. My man
I gotta get some fucking mission. I ain't got nothing.
sell, he told me why to sell. I could get it by myself.
Good D, good D.
Get it by myself.
Start your week
I got
by
him, sir.
installing your game plan.
That's all.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah, oh shit, I thought you was gonna keep going.
Why did it make me go that way?
Shoot that.
Oh shit.
Give me that. Oh, wait, Mike.
Damn, nephew. And I got my whole rebound back. Yeah.
Oh, you missed a lot. Stay out, Mike. Stay out. Stay out. Stay out. I'm good.
Oh. So. I got you.
Good shot, Mike.
What the?
Bad shot, Mike.
That's still a good shot, man. Hey. That's off. Oh!
Come on, Mike. Come on.
I am.
Hate to see her frown, but I'd rather see her smile.
Take.
It's bad, though.
It's all around me, true, but I ain't know how. I'm missing my It's no sense I go crazy. With all this pussy cat smell like one looking at spaceships. Don't come to quit. Why the fuck? Ball ripped. So like.
See you, Trey.
God damn.
Like jumping. Like me out the room.
What that?
Don't do it. Reconsider region.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20. on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we'll see the free agent signing Nick Foles and the Jacksonville Jaguars as they match up with the longtime Raven Joe Flacco and his new team, the Denver Broncos. With that, we're off to the Rocky Mountains. Standing by in Denver, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Well, Coach, we had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Godden alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game. They understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
3, that's it, Trail. We need it. We need it. Trail.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
We get him getting the way there.
Yeah, bro. We fucking suck. Look at that shit.
He'll drop to throw. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
1 for 9, bro.
Bruh, it ain't my fault.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 1 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you
Think
a full
behind me,
combination
bro.
of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
All right, pal. I'll be on
Action
tomorrow.
fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10.
He's still better than you.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on the line, ran out of gas at the end, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for him.
I gotta charge my phone.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the jet sweep, here's Westbrook. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a while, they're trying to block on this play. They love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Completes it to Lee. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So somebody jumps right in there and hope for the best.
Don't know.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Fournette. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Pryor dancing to his left. And an alley to run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is caught by Lee. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Marquise Lee, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route.
Well,
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
Yeah. Cause that been a mama.
I'm gonna go play that bitch today, no way.
No, you wouldn't.
Like, that shit went from 4 hours to 5.
That nigga shit increased.
On the
Play
game.
clock
We
down
gotta be
to
off that bitch
0.
for the move.
And this is not the way to start a drive.
That nigga shit increased. My whole hour.
And that'll set him back 5.
It's not that thing.
Yeah, nigga. I'm not closing the drive.
Single, slot. Hey, 80's yours. One tight end.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Foles. Lee's got it over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Foles now, 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling
do y'all
incomplete.
get random drug tests that y'all try?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
So y'all just do the drug test
They go
first
jet
time and that's
sweep
it.
here with Shark. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
A nice job there on the
I'm just
escape
saying,
and scramble. A first down, a
like every
16-yard gain.
6 months or every 3
Man,
months.
defensively,
Every
that
6 months
hurts.
he do
They
that
got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Goddamn nail going.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
First one to get high.
Line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens
How long you been with
is either
full coverage,
ball pressure or what I like to call straight-on pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I'm going to run a gun type.
On 4th down on his Logan Cook to punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Hey, George, you can like quit that.
This is taken at about the 14. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5.
I don't know if said one word. Not a word. Like, why are you here, son?
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing on second and 8. Foles. And he whips that one incomplete there. Marquise Lee, the intended target. But now it's third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He may try and run for this. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Now Foles. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the run, it's Fournette. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. They'll run it again with Fournette. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 27. Here's Foles. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Pryor buying time to his left. He'll run it.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The open man is Westbrook. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Back to throw. Pryor forced out to, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think
late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the press. And that throw intercepted. It's Chris Harris, the Pro Bowl corner. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
What is that?
Of course, they have the option, and they choose.
We'll get your money back, bro.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Pryor, he'll set up the screen to Fournette, and he'll be out right at the 35.
when you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Looking to throw. Pryor. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. To throw again on second down. Foles. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Oh, my God. I just put a X in this nigga back.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a second and 3.
3 kills now?
Throwing on second and 3. Foles toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Pryor dancing, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Terrell Pryor with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me?
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues.
Go, go. 180.
A handoff to Fournette. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Both offenses have been clicking in this with a lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And he can't get it through. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Wait, how did he get in there so quick?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Pryor flushed out right. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
That's crazy.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, Pryor buying time to his left. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. 2nd and 3.
This nigga heard me reload.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds,
this nigga heard me reload.
Just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
No, but the first day it was going hard the first day. It's me. Oh, I missed. Yeah.
Damn.
the crew swell. Oh, ain't gonna be in you. Did you kill him? What happened?
I got hit Marcus. I think somebody killed him after me. I ain't gonna cap, bro. I ain't gonna cap. He murked my ass. No cap.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Jacksonville, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for Denver, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Atlas Superstar. I ain't been here yet. You been here yet?
Been where?
Good enough.
Oh, hell yeah. Not gonna cap. I kinda hate this map.
You don't know it yet. Okay. Can I climb this? Okay. I'll try to see.
You can climb a whole bunch of shit, bro. Oh my Jesus.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
This shit is kind of big though, boy. Sheesh.
Telling you, bro, there's a whole bunch of shit in here. Wow. Bro, what? Fucking MP5.
How they got behind us so fast? So Benito are going to try hard, but god damn. I'll play this big on Friday. Everybody in school was on.
Fuck.
They grown up.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
P5, bro. Fucking God, bro.
Bro, I don't know what it looks. God damn, bro. That's see the MP5 for this one was gun in the game.
Yep. God damn, this nigga got his ass sniped. Bro, how did he get behind us? Bro, it is too many nooks and crannies on this map, bro.
It is, bro. Bro, I was trying to think of first nigga. Got fast enough to do a throwing knife.
Can McCaffrey do it again? It's the coach. This is NFL football on EA Sports. Coming up, dual threat Christian McCaffrey. Fresh off a big game a week ago, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Carolina Panthers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Bro, what the fuck? What this nigga with this MB?
How you knew I was there, bro? This man pre-fired. And how you knew I was there? Up here? What the fuck?
This nigga hiding behind the fucking counter, dog.
Yeah, but you can stop for a minute.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this... Get set to take over.
Bro, what gun is that, bro? That better get fucking MP5.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
Well, the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Third and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on third and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. Looking long for Westbrook. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Fournette.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now back to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll get 34 yards there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Foles escaping the pressure right. Open is Swaim, the tight end. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
So
and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Terrell Pryor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Partner, I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their 1st drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure it.
So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. Going to give this time to the tailback. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles, throw left side complete. It's Lee. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
This nigga got on top.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you say?
Got the red and black on. You tripping?
Oh my God.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Throwing on first down. Pryor steps away to his left. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Wait, what did I get killed?
There on the
How did they
escape
get behind
and
us?
scramble, a first down, a 16-yard gain. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10.
Oh, reloading the whole time.
And his pass incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw here.
I'm trying to get that they got the better plan. Not a better plan.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. Throwing again on 2nd down. The throw taken in by Cole. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those. Well, that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark as time expires in the first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Big decision there. They say forget the field goal and go for it, and it pays off.
I wonder who was in the...
It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pryor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. They'll look to throw. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
Yeah, with one.
Partney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, I'm an idiot. Just go. Let's see who's faster.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. His throw incomplete. The free safety, Trey Boston, there to knock it away.
They hiding that fucking diner.
His defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Throw this nigga over there. Where you at?
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Well, I'm looking bad.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Foles completes it to Lee. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4. A throw left side, complete to his receiver, Westbrook.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, God!
The only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go jet sweep here with Chark. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Granted, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The open man is Shark. It's complete.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up. 22 is the line to gain here on third down.
Check 26, check girl.
Here's Foles. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat it, and that's not impossible. But here in the fourth quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
Man, see, as soon as I move, I fucking die.
In most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for the Jaguars, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn.
What you mean?
Like, Overkill used to be red, they changed it to blue, so now you can run it with Scavenger. No, Overkill was red, so now you can run it with Scavenger.
What, you can? Oh, shit. Can't take anything out of here?
And they moved Kill Chain.
Yeah, Kill Chain gone.
No, they moved Kill Chain to blue, so you can run that with Hardline.
Oh, Spotter, you can hack shit now.
That used to be on EOD. Damn, that means if you run Overkill, you can't use Ghost.
Wait, what Ghost set? Shit. I see it. The move a snapshot grenade. That's the most scavenger then. I'm tripping. Oh shit, if you can kill somebody, you get health back? That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of shit, cause You put that game? Or nah?
Nah, not yet. I'm trying to
I ain't no rush. I'm just asking.
trying to upgrade this. What you got?
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.
I'm extra 40 pounds. That's for one of the 55? Oh, no, that shit is for the 85. Yeah.
Championships, all my records go hard. This a champion hit. I've been working for this moment like I've been in the gym, jumping all over hurdles. I'm evading the pit. Head to head with anybody, take them, I can shake them. I invite them to the fire, then I bake them. I'ma break them. I'm a Hall of Fame legend. They should go and hang my jersey. Made to put in work. I don't think they really heard me like move the chains. I'm about to make a play. Move the chains, tell them get about the way. Move the chains.
Okay, there's a restart.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Ahead, we'll see the NFL's all-time passing leader, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints as they take on the new man, Nick Foles, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thanks, Coach. Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats. But guess what? When a team is 0-5, people start wondering about their jobs.
I want to say team deathmatch.
Oh my god, bro. Damn, that's right, he murked your ass.
Bob Bear did it. Did that team go for the win? Oh, right there.
Alright, Trail. Where'd he kill you from?
You pussy him.
I got him. Turn around.
Turn around, bro. Oh, you did?
Bruh.
God dang, bro. I'm lagging. I can't do it, bro.
Will you quit?
No. I'm not like that. Oh my god. Bob ran out the cave and just to come back in the cave. Bro, they murking my ass, bro. Like, these niggas is not playing. I have no kills.
Bro, these niggas really just hiding in the fucking building, dog. What these niggas?
Bro, I literally had no kills.
Bro, this nigga hit me with 2 bullets and I died.
I'm at 0-1 now. I got a score of 57.
That's rough.
Oh my god. But I can't do that, bro.
That's real tough, bro. Real tough.
But these niggas are really trying hard in out here, bro. I'm gonna get a bit 2 more games top.
You said 2 more games, I'm done.
Oh, these niggas try harder.
Man.
Like you leg, we got them 3 red boxes on the left hand side of the game.
Your team deathmatch.
I guess.
What's up?
Bro, I climbed the ladder. Alright. Oh my god. Bro, I turned that corner, I was back to the spawn.
Bro, what? Bro, everybody gotta go with MP5, bro. God damn. Sure, you sound like you're not having fun, sure. You good?
I'm about to go to bed. This is ridiculous, bro.
Oh my Jesus!
Alright.
Oh my God. Dude. Bro, get out of here, bro. How did I miss?
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs.
And his first carry, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Foles. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. From the gun on third down. Pryor. And an alley to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 33 yards that time. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James O'Shaughnessy, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And Charles, the defender, was there. He just didn't get it.
Sometimes these plays turn into basketball in a sense, with two guys going up for the football. Which guy's going to box the other away from it and grab it?
I know you hear it a lot, but it's just the will to get it, right? So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. He'll look to throw. And open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Back to throw. Pryor, flush to his right. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a first. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
As a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. He'll drop to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. 2nd and 15. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching up another 15 against your squad.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Pryor being chased out left. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Ineligible receiver.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. It's a great throw right there, and really showed a lot of confidence in his receiver.
He certainly did. Ball was in the air a long time, but he counted on the adjustment that we saw near the end of the play. As that ball was descending, who was going to come down with it? He counted on his guy, and he gambled correctly.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll set up a throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Terrell Pryor, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys have now moved out in front. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Let's go, D.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That one complete. He finds Sharp. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Foles going to come up now, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. The throw taken in by Cole. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Foles now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Brandon, this is why golfers...
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 13. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot before break. Pryor buying time to his left.
Let's go!
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Now Foles. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Terrell Pryor with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Out to Cole on the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
There's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And finding Keelan Cole. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Foles now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Steps away to his left. And it's a Jacksonville touchdown. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting it.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here with Fournette. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. He'll buy some time right. He'll try and run it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Greystone, travel.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Pryor escaping the pressure right. And he fires one incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Back to throw. Pryor. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 1 second to go, this to send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And in the 4th quarter, a partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some. If you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you
start your week by installing your game plan. These players are on the last year of their contract.
Bag of bulk me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag of bulk me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see Nick Foles and the Jacksonville Jaguars as they match up with the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, and the Cincinnati Bengals. With that, let's get up to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. For the call, we bring in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Named for the legendary coach and co-founder of the Bengals, there's a good look at Paul Brown Stadium on the riverfront in Cincinnati. The enthusiasm of this Cincinnati crowd in full effect a moment ago as their Bengals took the field to the delight of this sold-out crowd. And they're all set as they'll match up with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gunn. To my left, Charles Davis. And, Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And not the start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Here's Foles. He's going to go deep for Conley. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Pryor being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Separating from the gun. Pryor flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
2nd and 9 now. On the move to his left. He'll run it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On first down, Pryor flush to his right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game. And sometimes that first drive is more of a probing drive. It appears they found something here in the second one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now, those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
Easy. Let's go. Double tight. Hey. 4 down. Let's go.
Foles. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. The numbers a week ago for Westbrook. Unfortunately, his effort not enough to help put him over the hump in that defeat.
And let's face it, this is a guy who absolutely hates to lose. When we talked with him, he wasn't talking about the plays he made, was he?
No.
He talked about the plays he didn't make. That's absolutely the mark of a true pro.
To throw again on second down. Foles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And able to find Conley. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Fournette, a first down carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
There is no doubt that Geno Atkins is really strong and stout at the point of attack. But I love his suddenness, the ability to make plays, to be in one spot, and then he's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
On 2nd and 11 now. Foles, and this is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by Jordan Willis. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
So they'll play the field position game here as a very nice punt is going to pin them back.
Yeah, it's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong, you know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Well, a couple of good division battles coming up in primetime this weekend, starting tonight with Sunday Night Football. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one complete. He finds Shark. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Off play action. Pryor rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Leonard Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. He covered a lot of ground, great blocking, and now they can sniff that end zone.
They certainly can, and because of that run, maybe you come back and fake it to him on this play and throw a little play action. Someone should break wide open.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Alfred Blue, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. You got nothing today. You got nothing.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Let's go, you tighten up. Let's go, you tighten up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. Who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Now Foles, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Geno Atkins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now, following the sack, they'll look. To make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Keelan Cole, the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 180.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They go jet sweep here with Chark. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carl Lawson, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, Andy Dalton marches back onto the field. He's been pretty solid. After a good punt, this offense will With tough field position inside the 10. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 17, Foles, wide open receiver, complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Sharks got it, left side. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They go jet sweep here with Chark. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Looking to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Back to throw now on first down. The throw taken in by Cole. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. 2nd and 3. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line. Foles going to come up now 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Dede. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Fournette. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. He's got his tight end, Oliver. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Fournette. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Blue. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are...
Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Fournette on the counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Well, their defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Keelan Cole, his 1st touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
180. 50 seconds. Come on.
And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just the week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for the Jags, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Madden league. This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy. Tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run. Or
your player is now ready to play. There is a high chance of re-injury if you play.
I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard. My team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like fourth down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jake Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. If you ain't a winner, then don't come round. On my way to another city, it's a touchdown. Underlay, yeah, I gotta get it in a rush now. Let them hate, try to knock me down, but we got up now. You say that you ballin', keep it real though. Hey, why I never saw you in the field though? Hey, I make it look easy, it's a field goal. I've been grinding for a minute and I'm still going. How it fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it fit to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we're going to look at the second-year man, Sam Darnold, and the New York Jets as they take on the new man, Nick Foles, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Coach, we are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the New York Jets. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
I got you. Let him know.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. And him running the football is not something the defenses spend a lot of time preparing for. But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So here are the Jets under new head coach Adam Gase. They'll be led out by their second-year quarterback, Sam Darnold, out of USC. At the start of last season, Darnold became the youngest quarterback in the Super Bowl era to start the first week of a season. But we definitely saw... Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Fournette running right. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Here we go. 180. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Here's Foles. The catch made by James O'Shaughnessy, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Foles. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this... So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. That's on Jawan Taylor, second-round pick from Florida. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Go, go, go.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Second and 15. The open man is Westbrook.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The rushing numbers for Fournette from last week, 17 carries, 96 yards, and a touchdown.
And to the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early and often. I think he's got another big game in him in this one.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
54, Mike, 54, Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Gotta do better. Come on,
they'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Fournette, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So 2 missed field. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Fournette. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Now Foles. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Henry Anderson. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll look to throw here, and he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The Jags with their first opportunity in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll run with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the half. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation, and he'll be brought down. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Deion Kane. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Forced out to his left. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Foles to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. The kick by Lambeau is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So after 2 unsuccessful attempts, this time he's able to find it. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Avery Williamson there to make the stop. On 2nd and 9, Foles. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now it's Crowder.